Hi, I'm back again. Gary's made a plate full of pierogies. There are about 20 on this plate. And now it's my job to cook them. I have boiling water here that's been salted with a little kosher salt. And I'm going to gently drop them into the boiling water. They'll go to the bottom and then rise to the top again. Hopefully I can fit most of these into this pot. Careful, the water is hot. I let them simmer for about 5-6 minutes and then try to very carefully turn them around so the other side gets a little cooked. And then for a total of about 10-11 minutes of cooking time. And that should do it, and then I gently ladle them out. That's it, looks good. They're floating. And the water should come back up to a little rolling boil again, and then just keep watching them and hope all of them survive and not too much breakage. Okay, I'm ready to put in the rest of the pierogies. From Gary's very first batch. The first batch of dough made approximately 40 pierogies, and Gary thinks that's too many, but they look good to me. I did forget to mention before that I always try to check them one more time and make sure they're nicely pinch closed, because we don't want too many of these things to break. It's too much work involved making these things. So I give them an extra little pinch for good luck. I changed the salted water after about 3 or 4 batches of pierogies, because the water does start looking very cloudy and floury, pasty looking. So change your water when it starts looking that way. And these should be looking good. Okay, and that's all there's to it, to really cooking them. Later on I'll show you how I then ladle them out and butter them. Okay, this first batch, I think they're done. They've cooked for about 10-11 minutes. I'm going to very carefully ladle them out and then put them on this cookie sheet that's lined with wax paper, and I sprayed a little bit of Pam on the wax paper so they don't stick. Hopefully all of these survived. I do see one broken one floating on the bottom there, but we'll snack on that one later. And spread them out, and then once they're cooled a little bit, I brush them with some melted butter that I've got waiting here on the stove. Oops, yeah, here's a broken one. Didn't survive. Oh, these look good, Gary. So I think I put 20 rather in this pot, and looks like 19 survived. Pretty good odds there, huh? Okay. Okay, I think these have cooled sufficiently enough, so I'm going to quickly dab them with a little bit of melted butter. Not too much, because we're going to be eating them with lots of butter on top later on, so our cholesterol really goes sky high around the Christmas holiday season. But you do need the butter. You do need the butter. Okay, look, they look good. So now I'm going to transfer them to our containers that will freeze them until we're ready to serve them. Okay, now I buttered them and on the cookie tray. Now I'm going to transfer them rather into these really nice foil pans that come with a lid and for really easy storage in the freezer then. So I just drop them in here. Still a little bit warm. Another reason why we butter them at this stage already is so they won't stick together and then you know, break apart when we're later dishing them out. And I've got a layer here now, and I'm going to take a little bit of the bread crumbs and sprinkle it on, and then I'm going to start with another layer and stagger them.
The breadcrumbs also help keep them from sticking together.
Yes, they do. Not too many, but just enough. So.
An alternate technique that a number of people have used, and we've tried it and it works effectively at this stage, is once you've boiled them, is to flash freeze them on a cookie tray in the freezer, and then you can just place them in a bag and take them out. We found that these hold up quite well for up to, say, 2 or 3 months without any noticeable effect. We don't recommend putting them in, flash freezing them before boiling. We've tried that, forgot about them actually for a couple months, and they completely desiccated. The moisture sublimed out of the pierogi, and they were absolutely no good. We got nothing out of them. They had to be thrown away.